Many of us feel nervous about sharing online, but that's normal. Vulnerability is part of trying anything new. What if we saw social media not as a stage for judgment, but as a place for connection and discovery? It's a tool. Its value depends on how we use it. Our goal isn't perfection or popularity, but showing up and being real. Let's agree to be kind, patient, and brave as we learn together. Your voice matters, and your story is worth sharing. Let's step forward, not with fear, but with curiosity and courage. Let's talk about the fears that hold us back online. We worry about making mistakes, being ignored, or facing criticism. These fears are universal. They're just signs that we care about connection. Everyone has felt hesitant before posting something personal. By naming our fears of looking foolish, being ignored, or not doing it right, we take away their power. We can learn to handle criticism, build supportive communities, and accept that mistakes are part of learning. The goal isn't perfection, but authentic participation. Let's move from fear to connection together. Our toughest critic is often our own inner voice. It tells us we're not tech-savvy enough or that no one cares about our posts. This voice tries to protect us, but it also keeps us from growing. Notice when your inner critic speaks up. Acknowledge it, but don't let it control you. Remember, you also have voices of curiosity and courage. Challenge harsh self-talk with gentle questions. What if someone connects with my story? Mistakes are opportunities to learn, not proof of failure. Choose self-compassion and let your desire to connect lead the way. No one starts as an expert on social media. What you see online is a highlight reel, not the whole story. Everyone had a first post, a first awkward comment, and a learning curve. Embrace being a beginner. Celebrate small wins and laugh at the oops moments. Progress comes from trying, not from being perfect. Focus on your own journey, not someone else's. The people you admire also started at the beginning. You're exactly where you need to be, at the start of something new. The bravest step is showing up, imperfections and all. Posting online is an act of courage. It's saying, here I am. Critics will always exist, but their opinions don't define you. True connection comes from authenticity, not perfection. Share your real moments, joys, struggles, and everything in between. Each small act of vulnerability builds confidence and community. For every critic, there are many more supporters. The digital world is your arena. Step in, connect, and be yourself. Theory can only take us so far. Real confidence is built by doing, by taking that first small step into social media. Like a photo, share an article, or simply observe. Each action is a gentle brushstroke on your digital canvas. These small victories build comfort and confidence. Your journey begins with a single, intentional step. Once you've made those first few brushstrokes, you'll notice something remarkable begins to happen. The unfamiliar starts to become familiar. The actions that once required conscious thought and a bit of bravery, like leaving a comment or sharing a post, will start to feel more natural. This is the process of building digital fluency. It's just like learning a new language. At first, you might struggle to form a sentence, but with practice, you begin to speak more fluidly, expressing yourself with greater ease and confidence. Your wobbly first steps are slowly but surely transforming into a more confident and steady stride through this new landscape. This stage is all about gentle, consistent practice. It's about creating small habits of engagement. Maybe you decide to spend 10 minutes each morning scrolling through your feed and leaving one positive comment for a friend. Perhaps you make a personal challenge to share one photo a week. It could be a picture of your pet, a flower from your garden, or the book you are currently reading. These are not monumental tasks. They are small, repeatable actions that build momentum. With each post you share and each interaction you have, you are reinforcing the idea that you belong in this space and that your contributions are welcome. As your fluency grows, you can begin to experiment a little more. If you've been comfortable sharing photos, you might try sharing a short video of your dog playing in the yard. If you've only commented on others' posts, you might try asking a question of your own, such as, I'm looking for a new mystery novel to read. Any suggestions? This is how you transition from being a passive consumer of content to an active creator of connection. You are starting conversations, seeking advice, and offering your own perspective. You are discovering that social media is not just a place to see what others are doing. It's a place to engage in a two-way exchange of ideas and experiences. It's important during this phase to be patient with yourself. There will still be moments of uncertainty. You might wonder if you're using the right hashtag or if you've tagged a person correctly. That's okay. Every expert was once a beginner who learned by trying, making mistakes, and trying again. Treat these small technical hurdles not as failures, but as learning opportunities. The more you practice, the more these digital tools will feel like natural extensions of your desire to connect. You are moving beyond the basic mechanics and starting to truly express your unique voice and personality online, building your confidence with every click. As you get comfortable, social media becomes less about perfection and more about sharing real moments and passions. It's a space for creativity, sharing hobbies, laughter, and even little mistakes. The joy is in the process, connecting, and discovering what makes you smile online. Celebrating your digital milestones is essential. Every small step, uploading a profile picture, sharing a photo, or joining a group, deserves recognition. These moments build your confidence and reinforce your progress. Keep a digital bravery journal or share your wins with friends. Give yourself a mental high five. Each celebration fuels your next step forward. Oops, moments happen to everyone. Accidentally posting, using the wrong sticker, or commenting in public by mistake. Instead of embarrassment, see these as gifts, opportunities to learn, laugh, and connect. Embracing our gaffes shows we're human, breaks down barriers, and lets us enjoy the freedom to be ourselves online. There is a powerful and often overlooked aspect of sharing both our successes and our oops moments online. It's not just about our own journey of learning and confidence building, it is about the impact our story can have on others. When you share your milestone, that first photo you posted, the new group you joined, you are not just celebrating for yourself. You are lighting a small candle in the dark for someone else who is still standing in the shadows, paralyzed by the same fears you once felt. Your success story becomes a beacon of possibility for them, a quiet whisper that says, if she can do it, maybe I can too. Think about the people in your own circle of friends, family, and acquaintances. There are likely many who feel just as hesitant about social media as you once did. When they see you, someone they know and trust, bravely stepping into this new world, it has a profound effect. Your simple post about your garden might be the very thing that inspires a friend to finally share a picture of their own prized roses. Your story of accidentally using a funny filter might give another friend the courage to try it themselves, leading to a moment of shared laughter. You become an accidental leader, a role model for daring greatly in your own authentic way. This ripple effect is a beautiful and humbling thing. Your vulnerability becomes a source of strength for your community. When you share an oops moment and laugh about it, you are actively dismantling the culture of perfectionism that can make social media feel so intimidating. You are contributing to a more forgiving, more human, and more welcoming online environment for everyone. You are showing others that the goal is not to be flawless, but to be present, not to be an expert, but to be a participant. Your journey, with all its triumphs and fumbles, gives others the courage to begin their own. So, as you move forward, I encourage you to see your sharing in this new light. It is an act of generosity. Every post, every comment, every shared success, and every acknowledged mistake is a contribution to a more courageous and connected world. You may never know the full extent of your impact. You may never know whose fear you helped to quell or whose curiosity you sparked. But know this, by showing up and sharing your authentic journey, you are doing more than just conquering your own fears. You are making it just a little bit easier for the next person to find their voice and step into the arena alongside you. Overcoming fear of criticism starts with surrounding yourself with encouragement. Social media is for connection, so find your people, those who lift you up and celebrate your efforts. Share with family, friends, and groups you trust. This sense of belonging transforms social media into a cozy, welcoming place. Just as you choose which friends to invite into your home, you have the power to choose what and who you allow into your digital space. Your social media feed does not have to be a random stream of stressful news and critical voices. You can actively shape it into a place that inspires, educates, and brings you joy. This process of intentional curation is like tending to a garden. You must actively weed out the things that drain your energy and plant more of the things that nourish your soul. This is how you build your own personal digital sanctuary, a space you look forward to visiting each day. Start by being mindful of how you feel as you scroll. When a certain person's posts consistently make you feel anxious, angry, or inadequate, you have options. You don't have to unfriend them, especially if it's someone you know in real life. Social media platforms provide tools like unfollow or mute. This allows you to remain connected to the person without seeing their posts in your daily feed. This is not about being unkind. It's about protecting your peace. You are setting a healthy boundary for your own mental and emotional well-being. Your online experience should be a source of upliftment, not a source of constant stress. Next, actively seek out content that makes you happy. What are your passions? Do you love classic films, baking, history, birdwatching, or a particular author? There are thousands of pages, groups, and accounts dedicated to every interest imaginable. Use the search bar to find them. Follow museums, botanical gardens, travel photographers, and chefs. Join groups where people share their creations, ask for advice, and celebrate a common passion. By filling your feed with things you genuinely love, you transform your entire social media experience. It becomes less about other people and more about a world of discovery tailored specifically to you. This act of curating your feed is an ongoing practice of self-care. It's about being the gatekeeper of your own digital environment. You have complete control over the mute, unfollow, and follow buttons. Use them liberally to create a space that feels like a sanctuary. When your feed is filled with beautiful images, inspiring stories, and conversations with people who share your interests, the fear of criticism naturally diminishes. You are too busy enjoying the positive, vibrant world you have built for yourself to worry about the occasional weed that might pop up on the periphery. Your digital world becomes a true reflection of your best and most joyful self. Finding your community and curating your feed are the first steps. The final, and perhaps most rewarding step, is to actively nurture the connections you make. A supportive community isn't just something you find, it's something you help build, one interaction at a time. The simple like is a start, but the real magic happens when you move beyond that. It's about turning those initial connections into genuine lifelines of friendship and support. This requires a small but meaningful investment of your time and attention. It's about being the kind of friend online that you would want to have yourself. This means engaging thoughtfully with the people in your community. When a friend shares a success, go beyond a simple like. Leave a comment that shows you truly saw them. Instead of just congratulations, try that's wonderful news. I'm so happy for you and all your hard work has paid off. When someone shares that they are having a difficult day, a comment like sending you a big hug or thinking of you can make a world of difference. Your words have power. They can turn a simple social media post into a moment of real human connection, reminding someone that they are not alone. Remember that connection is a two-way street. Don't be afraid to ask for support when you need it. Your community wants to be there for you, just as you are there for them. If you're looking for a recommendation, feeling a bit down, or celebrating a small personal victory, share it. Letting others in and allowing them to support you deepens your relationship significantly. It's an act of vulnerability that fosters trust and intimacy. When you see your community rally around you with kind words and encouragement, it powerfully reinforces the safety and value of these online connections. These are no longer just online friends. They are part of your support system. Over time, through this consistent practice of giving and receiving support, your online community transforms. It becomes more than just a collection of followers or friends. It becomes a network of people who genuinely care about each other. You will find yourself celebrating their joys, mourning their losses, and cheering them on through life's ups and downs. These relationships, which may have started with a simple click, can blossom into deep and meaningful friendships. This is the ultimate reward for your courage, a rich, supportive community that makes the digital world feel not just safe, but like a second home. We've faced our fears and found our community. Now let's embrace the joy of experimentation. Think of social media as a playground. No grades, no pressure, just discovery and fun. Try a silly filter, share a favorite song, or react with a GIF, just for the joy of it. In this playground, there are no mistakes, only discoveries and delight. Experimentation online is about discovering your unique voice. Social media lets you try on different hats: curator, storyteller, community builder, or humorist. Each experiment teaches you what feels authentic and joyful to share. The joy is in shaping your digital identity, connecting with others, and simply having fun. We've journeyed from fear and self-doubt to authentic connection, learning that courage means showing up even when it's hard. Celebrate your small victories, laugh at mistakes, and embrace imperfection. Your story matters. Share it, connect, and support each other. The digital world is yours to explore. Step forward with confidence. Your adventure is just beginning.